Hello, YouTube and the fellow crypto enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of Bitcoin trading. Today we had one of the largest dumps that I ever saw. This was caused by a mining pool called F2P pool. We saw a few days ago that they were moving a lot of Bitcoin, but we never know, even if we can see when they move a lot of Bitcoin to a different account. We never know if they intend to sell or if they just intend to trick the market into thinking they want to sell. Um, so yeah, I mean, if I were in a long trade leveraged, yeah, then that could scare me to sell. But for my hold position, no. So we reached our target from our previous trade and then some. And now the question is how to play the coming days. We can zoom out to, because there aren't too much to say right now rather than we are in these trade channels. We see a touch here, and almost touching up here, touch here. So yeah, we can say that, okay, if we close below the green line here on the hourly candles, then we get a price target of around 43,000. Yeah, that we can say. But I would never short. We are still in a bull market, and I'll show you something on the daily. We just need to zoom in a little bit here, and we're well on our way to our price target. Look at this; it's almost 100% gain in 1 month. And this blue line here, that is from the start of the bull market in October. So if we just, well, it's not. We need to adjust this one. If we just adjust this like that, this is the price that we should expect to see now. If we were to follow this awesome upward trajectory here, if you told me in October that we would be worried when we were way above this, I mean, this is a monthly gain of 40%. This is awesome. So if we were at 30,000 now, that would be awesome. We are at 60,000 almost. So that is beyond awesome. So that just put things a little bit in perspective. So if we see that the dumps done by F2 pool, one was here, this large dump, that was also F2 pool, and this dump. It seemed to me that people are ready to buy these dumps around the 20 moving average. So when we go far above the 20 moving average, setting a buy point close to the 20 moving average is probably a good idea to just have that ready every day. Set that. That's what I'm doing. I'm not telling you what to do, but that's what I'm doing. So when we have these, I made a video about this. I call it "Buy the Whale Dump." So watch that as well. So here we had 18% fall today, and if you had your buy limit set here at the 20 moving average, then you would be up about 13% now, or 16% maybe, 15. Let's call it an even 15. If you had your buy limit, I would probably have it had it set a little bit higher, just because I see on the other times this happened. Sometimes we don't touch it all the way, but we always wig up when we have these large dumps. We always wig up. Beside this one, but here we are below, the 20 moving average, and then we can use the same tactic, but only set this as our buying point. But when we are above the 20 moving average on the daily, a super tactic is to set buy limit close to the. Most days they won't trigger, but every so often when we have these big dumps, I mean, the order book probably been building for all the trades that didn't get triggered. So they are all set, like from here, they are set all here. So they will trigger on the way down. And when we get far enough down, we will bounce up. But I would wait. We are still a little bit above now. So there is another opportunity to do this. But now the all the orders that were down in this interval here, they're already be taken. So now I would be careful about doing it. But for next time when we are in a upwards moving trade channel, going crazy upward momentum, then set your buy limits 15% under the price where this blue line is, the 20 moving average. A little bit above it, price will come down when someone dump. All the orders that are already in the order book here will get filled, and big orders will come down here and buy the dip. And then you go up, and then you automatically sell if you're at like 10% profit. And if you have a 5x leverage trade doing that, that's 50%. That's a super trade. So that's for trading, but it also good tactic to use for buying the dip. Set your limit orders close to the 20 moving average when we've gone above the 20 moving average and stay above it for a long time. Then we will always see these wicks, and then it will come up. So there you have a chance to, buy to hold or buy to sell up here after, because now we're probably going to continue to go down to Friday a little bit, maybe a little bit sideways action. Maybe we get something similar like we had here, a couple of red days, pump up, um, and then down for a little bit before we get some bullish news and price goes up again. Because the future Bitcoin futures end on Friday, so maybe F2 pool is going to try to keep the price down until Friday. But F2 pool is the only pool that is selling. It's Chinese miner pool, and they've been selling here, and they were responsible for the dump here. But you see, nothing can stop Bitcoin. We still have a lot of time left in the bull market. The bull market is supposed to last about a year from the halving, and nothing really happened before October. So we're just getting started. My price target is 90,000 for this bull run, not 60. But we might see a small correction here, but that is good because we blew through 50 a little bit too fast and too quickly. I believe I would like just to see a little bit of consolidation here. So if we can come down here, break this channel, take the target, we will probably break it up a little bit longer into the channel, take the target, go down to 50,000 maybe not all the way down to the target of, what was it, 44. But if we can get down to at least have some touches with this 20 moving average again and stay here for a little bit while, and then move higher, that's perfect because we have some good resistance now where Michael Saylor bought down at 30,000. So this area here, but there is very little resistance here at 50,000. There is a little bit, but but nothing major. So to go down, build some resistance here between 40, 50, 60. That is perfect. That's what we need. We cannot, if we continue this trajectory here, we would reach my price target of 100,000 already in April. That is too soon. The bull market still got at least until this fall, and that is conservative. That's very conservative. Most people are saying the bull market will last until December this year, or maybe even January next year. So for the bull market to end now, before PayPal makes Bitcoin available for the entire world, before the other, we had the pioneers. We had Tesla, Elon Musk, buying Bitcoin. But that's just one company. He's a revolutionary. He's always thinking outside the box. He is an idol for a lot of CEOs and for a lot of people in the world. So it's just the first company starting to buy Bitcoin. We had the Canadian ETF. There will be an American ETF. There will be other companies buying Bitcoin. It's just getting started. Oh, I see we are pumping already. So keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. When this is over, and if we keep going higher, and you can look at the outflows from F2 pool, like here and here, and you can say, okay, they do this maybe every month, roughly. So if there is some time passing by, we have the same scenario, because you can see it's the same thing here. We are in a very upwards going trajectory here, and then big blow off top, dump from F2 pool, exactly same as now. We had done 100% in a month, big dump. So we start to recognize the pattern. So make sure that we have, or I'm going to make sure that I also next time will have buys set at the 20 moving average on the daily candle. So you just find this by going to indicators and writing moving average. I already have it, so it won't show up for me. Oh, there it was. But yeah, so you get these, you go into settings, you set one at 50, make it one color, you set one at 20, make it a color. And Bitcoin always finds support on the moving averages. You can see we touched it so many times. Here, we come underneath the 20, we touch the 50, and we move upwards. So many times. We start to Bitcoin loves to find support and resistance around the moving averages 20 and 50. So I think that is it for today. There isn't too much to say. Well, maybe we can have a look at the 1 hour. We're pumping a little bit. So let's see if, yeah, we are bouncing off of this. So we're probably gonna, I don't think we're gonna go all the way up here, but maybe we go up a little bit, down, and test this again. So we're still in a bull trend. We have not broken through. We haven't closed below this channel here. So we're still in a bull trend on the very short term. And we're low on the in the trade channel. So yeah, it's possible we could go up here. Would I bet on it? No, probably not. But I wanted to see if we come down here and break this, if we actually gonna hit our target. But I'm buying more down here. If that's the case, I'm super happy. I'm buying more down here. So, all right, I think that's it for today. Remember, guys, diamond hands, and don't don't sell your Bitcoin to these whale dumps. Buy the dip. That's what I'm doing. So thank you all for watching. I hope this was helpful, and remember to hit the like and subscribe and all that bell notification to get all the latest updates, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.